Welcome back to another Riley's Playtime video. Today I have a small Valaverse haul for you guys. I just wanted to sort of showcase what I will be recording next, and I was a little excited to receive the figures and the trade paperback that you see in front of you in the mail yesterday. I was not able to record a video yesterday, so I'm doing it today. So as you can see, and I've said, this is the Action Force trade paperback with the mission files. I think this cover art is super cool. Honestly, haven't looked at this that much, so I can't really talk too much about it. I've been waiting for this since the comics started, basically, since issue 1, because I don't really like to read comics one by one, and I like a sort of thicker book. And I think trade paperbacks is the easiest way to read comics. I'm not really a huge comic fan, but I do enjoy a comic every now and then. So, as you can see, the Valaverse logo is at the top, Action Force at the top, silhouette of the most famous characters, which I think are the each issues of the mission files there. So, going to the back, we have a nice shot of Sergeant Slaughter, Condor, some Swarm Troopers, Steel Brigade, Carrick, and Bone Collector. And, of course, your barcode. So, that's pretty cool. I like the artwork. Here's the spine. I'll go ahead and show you that. And then how thick the book is overall. I'm not really going to go too much into the book for spoiler reasons, and I have not read the book. But I wanted you guys to see. The lighting's not great, but you can see there's 8 books, 8 comic books, 8 mission files, whatever you want to call it. Of course, you can see the names for the artists, the writers, Bobby Valla, the creator. A little bit of promo for the Desert Warfare Republic Guards and their gear packs there. And of course, your link to Valaverse.com, QR code there. On the back, we have the link to, or not link, but the promotion for the mail away, or I should say Action Point mail in, Covert Ops Condor, that says we're going undercover. A little bit of action points there. That's just part of the promotional photo. I wouldn't actually try to send those in or cut this out if I were you. I don't know if they would be valid or not, and I'm not cutting my book. I do have on the front cover and the back cover a little strip of just ripped paper, which is depressing. It comes off, but I'm assuming there was a barcode sticker, something weird there. There's like a little sticky line right here, and of course the leftover residue at the top on the front cover and the back cover. So I'm not sure what that's all about, but yeah, I'm excited to read this. I'll probably be reading this every now and then. I might just read it front to back one day. Who knows what I'll do with that. I'm gonna go ahead and set that right there and show you my next pickup. So this is the loose, uncarded Desert Rat vintage figure, which is a collaboration between Valaverse and Stan Solo, and it's a 5 POA figure, as you would expect. Straight legs. It is supposed to be an homage to the original Action Force Desert Rat. I'm assuming that would be the pose that they're talking about there. He has his M4, which is all black, which if you wanted to, I guess you could paint it to look like the 6-inch figure's M4. It is removable. I have it stuck in there right now. You kind of just have to slip it and hope that it stays, because there's no actual clamp, closed fist, or anything like that. You just have a little hook there for the hand, and then the other hand is pretty much the support hand. He does have slight articulation. I wouldn't force that on his face. I'm assuming that's a classic Stan Solo style face painting there with the eyes and the eyebrows. Sorry guys, this lighting is terrible right now. He has his small painted in green, and then if I take this out, actually might as well, he still has his vest looking exactly the same as the 6-inch figure. just less paint apps, but somehow a cooler aesthetic to them. So as you guys can see, this is kind of a tricky little weapon to get in there. So this is probably going to be the only time I showcase this guy, unless I do size comparisons with him. He is awesome. I wanted an uncarded version because I was going to take him out of the card anyways. And if I had to... if I wanted to take one out of the card, I would have had to buy two so I could keep one carded. But he's $20 for this version and $30 for the carded version. You guys let me know what you think. If you picked one up, that's awesome. I would like to see more of these vintage collaborations. Maybe not a main focus, but just one or two more would be cool. Maybe we could get a Republic Guard. Those guys are my favorite of the line. It'd be cool if we could get Condor and maybe, who knows, a Covert Ops Condor or Sergeant Slaughter, something more famous character in the 3 3/4 inch vintage style. That would be super cool. He is not going to stand up on the book, so let's see if he'll stand up right here. He's kind of leaning forward, which is not good for his balance, but there you go. He looks really cool. So my next pickups is pretty obvious in my opinion. The Desert Warfare Republic Guards, aka the Desert Troopers, more army builders. Same figures we've seen before, same gear pack we've seen before, just recolored. These guys are probably my favorite now. My favorite was the Delta Trooper because my favorite color is green, but the paint apps on these guys is awesome. And of course it's carded the same way as all the other troop builders. The action point there on the back. Let's move this out of the way. The small boxes and showcasing all of the gear. He has the bag there from the backpack gear pack, or whatever you want to call it. I have two of these with two gear packs, so that is my most exciting pick for me. You guys are probably more excited for the named figures, so I went ahead and got the Series 2 Sergeant Slaughter because he was on sale, and even though he's complete reuse of Series 1 and he has triggers web vest there, I still like this version a little bit better than the Series 1. I'm digging the Series 1 jacket, but this version is that sort of muscle man, tank top, no jacket look with different color scheme, more of a jungle version rather than just the iconic look. He has that silver grenade launcher, gold shades instead of silver ones. This is just, in my opinion, more of a badass Slaughter look, and I kind of want to just take his web vest off and give that to someone else, give him some custom, maybe third-party dumbbells or barbell set, just make it look like he's lifting weights. I don't know, he's awesome in my opinion. He was on sale for about the same price as one of these guys, about $20-something. So I had to pick him up because I've been waiting on him for a while, and I didn't think I would ever get him, but since he was on sale, I couldn't pass it up. The only SDS figure that I got is Condor. This was almost my first Valaverse figure, all the way dating back to the Kickstarter. So about the time I was 16, 17, I think I was 17, I really wanted a military line of figures. I knew about Classified, but they weren't making realistic figures at the time. They were making the futuristic ones, like the Roadblock and the Duke with the futuristic weapons and stuff. So I wasn't really into that, and nor am I a huge G.I. Joe fan. I didn't really grow up with it. Never really got into it a little bit. I've watched a little bit of A Real American Hero, Renegades, and the movies, live action movies, of course. But that's about it. So Condor was almost my first figure. I actually had him on pre-order from Big Bad Toy Store, and then I canceled it because I didn't want to spend the money at the time. That was almost $40. And so now I just got him as the SDS since he was sold out of the Series 1 version, and this version's probably better since it has the flaws fixed from Series 1, so I think that's nice. I do like that I have both the Covert Ops and the normal Condor figure, and I'm pretty excited to open this guy. I like that he comes with a scar, and the only problem I have with the Action Force team is they all have the MX9 pistol, which in my opinion is just ugly and big, and I would rather them just have a Glock or a SIG or anything else, honestly. I don't like that holster at all. I think it's just disgusting, but that's just enough about that. The final pick I got is the exclusive Warpath Eclipse, because we all had to, didn't we? It's the color scheme for me. The brown, the blue, the gray, the contrast, the face. That's really it. The face paint. I really like the scarf look. It comes with sort of a different... I'm pretty sure this is a new sculpt for the weapon. It looks like an M4, but it also looks like a DMR. I could be wrong. It's got to be something on the AR platform. Not too sure exactly what it is. Only problem I have with this figure, and it's probably not Valiverse's fault, it's dented and the box is all caved in. Instead of it being straight, it's angled right here on this side. It's all just busted up. Not too bad, but yeah. Here's the back of the box. I really like these exclusive figures having the beautiful artwork instead of the sort of that style of artwork. I like that the boxes stand out more, and I really like that this box, just like the Pandora box, the entire box is worth collecting. She has a big portrait on the back, which I do like. That is unique. And that is all of my pickups from Valiverse this time. Total, this was about $220 because I have 2 of the Desert Warfare Republic Guards, and the Eclipse was a little bit more on the expensive side, and the Mission Files trade back was about 35-ish. So stay tuned for the individual videos. Obviously subscribe if you haven't already, and thank you guys for watching.